day yesterday.
When I wake up and see daylight, I'm surprised to still be alive.
Because my weight is killing me.
Wow. What a way to start an episode. When I wake up, I'm surprised to still be alive. My weight is killing me. I mean, honestly, that is going to be one of the worst feelings ever, to wake up and be like, wow, I'm still here. That is scary. But if I was thinking that, I would then motivate myself to not put myself in a position where I have to continue thinking it anymore. Whatever it is in my life that's making me feel like that has to be resolved. Some people it's not as, some people just don't see the world like that. But hey, tucking your seatbelt, it's about to be one hell of a freaking roller coaster. Let's get it.
I live with my wife and my 16-year-old daughter, Haley. Me and her mother have joint custody of her, so she's with us half the time, but on the days that she...
You know, it's just so hard to listen to him talk when you're seeing all that food being stacked up. Burgers, waffles, some sort of bites. It's a madness. But just listen to what he says though about his daughter though.
She does stay with her mom. She'll still come back and forth throughout the day and see me, knowing that I needed some help. Looks good.
It looks good. It looks good enough to kill you. It looks good for you to keep going. But it's just crazy because obviously, you know, his daughter comes and sees him all the time because she knows that daddy needs help. You know, a child isn't really supposed to help mommy or daddy until mommy and daddy is in retirement. Or depending on the type of help, but physical help, should I say. You know, give or take. But his daughter's only 16 years of age and she's already looking after him. I mean, usually your child doesn't look after you until your child is actually an adult, at least. She's only 16. And she already has a responsibility of seeing daddy and helping him out. That is not a burden that any child should have to go through. It's like they say, no parent should ever bury their child. No child should ever have to look after their parent when they're legit still a child. You know what I mean? It may not be, for some people, it may not be the same thing, but it is to me. Because it's just as powerful. Just as powerful. Look at it this way. It builds up trauma for his child. Trauma is something that lives with you for the rest of your life. Of course, you can control it and all that kind of stuff, but it lives with you for life, right? We continue.
Kind of shifted from being romantic to her being more of a caretaker. Our intimacy got lost.
When you get this big, I mean, unless it hangs down to your knees, I mean, once you get this big, I mean, you just got a problem.
You know how long I've been waiting for an overweight person to tell me, is it possible? With all that junk, fat, everything there going on the gut, the shebang. Like you said, unless you got a long one that hangs down, ain't happening. Ain't happening. And there's no way oral could happen too, because damn, you get underneath that, you gotta lift up the whole damn, you know what I mean? And you gotta get underneath it. I mean, I'm talking about both ways, whether it's the man going down or the woman going down, you still got, and then when it's a myth. Yo, once you become morbidly obese like these guys out here, yeah, you're a virgin. You're a virgin. I mean, maybe if you're a woman or you're gay, maybe there's a way around it because all you got to do is really bend over and, you know, if you can spread those cheeks, I guess it's a possibility. But in the other position, it's a workout for the person. You're both two big people. You're both virgins. I said it. But hey, we continue.
She do it herself. I'm getting full, baby. It was good. I think I'm gonna finish off this last corn dog, and after that, I think I'm going to bed. My legs are...
Let me just process this. Man says that I'm full, but I'm going to finish off this last corn dog. I know it's a mental thing. You don't have to school me. Like it's madness how the mental mind can do that to you. I'm still going to finish off anyway. You know, I remember growing up, you know, eating food. And, you know, I'm one of these people, you know, I don't like to leave my plate empty. My plate has to be finished. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wasting food, man. Don't like it at all. But of course, you know, I obviously eat within a restrictive portion. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I don't overeat, right? But I remember those times when, you know, I would overeat as a kid, you know? And even as a teenager, and even in maybe even in my early 20s, to be honest with you. Not all the time, of course, but those times when I would overeat. You're eating that food, you can feel your stomach hurting, man. Feed hurting. But you still want to have that last whatever it is. I got to clean that plate. And you know what? I'd have like a 5-minute break and then be like, yeah, I got to finish it now, man. I haven't done it in years. Because honestly, I'd sit there every time and be like, what the hell am I doing? Like, bro, you're in pain. Why are you still having more? Make it make sense. Do you want to be overweight? I was like, bro, just because you work out and that, it doesn't mean that this isn't going to affect you. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at my stomach out here and I'm like, damn, those abs that were on there, it ain't looking like they're there right now. That flat stomach doesn't look like it's right there. I'll be fair enough. I'm built elsewhere and I look good elsewhere, but that stomach's looking a bit suspect still. Oh boy, I'm looking like a guy that goes to the pub. I'm starting to get a beer belly and that. You know what I mean? Because I'm forcing myself to eat a bit too much. That's why I was like, nah. Let's just eat proportions. Makes sense. I always say that when you eat, your belly doesn't feel full. That means you've had a good meal. You eat and your body feels full and bloated. It means you've done it. You've overdone it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Anyway, whatever. I'm just saying this right here, this mentality, it has to stop.
My legs are hurting. My feet are hurting.
I'm definitely gonna have a hard time staying awake after I eat this.
So why are you eating it? Right now, they're on the way to Houston to see Dr. Now. And you know how it works in these episodes. They always want to have a pit stop on the way there. You know the thing that really bothered me the most about this episode is that even though he is morbidly obese, his wife is still fat. She's still obese herself. I don't know why she wasn't put on a diet too. I don't know why she didn't want to follow with him and do it with him as well. That really baffled me and really bothered my mind. But the matter of fact is though, they're in the car. He's saying my feet hurt and also obviously his feet are obviously hurting from driving, as you know, among other things. But at the end of the day, she says that if I eat any more, I'm going to be hurting. But yet you're both still sitting there eating more food. The mental mind can be very good for you, but the mental mind can also be very poisonous for you. Let's go back to that trauma. Why are they both eating? It comes from trauma from something, right? That's why if you have your child who has to look after you, you are causing trauma that's going to make them potentially follow your route. Chris has obesity in his family. His own dad had weight loss surgery. And then sadly, even though his dad had weight loss surgery, what did his dad do? His dad then reversed it. Let's just process that. Chris is 42, by the way. But we continue, because boy, it's about to get more spicy.
I gotta finish my sandwich. Can't let a perfectly good chicken sandwich go to waste.
A perfectly good sandwich. I guess the sandwich is perfect for you to wake up every day and be like, I'm surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, that sandwich must be perfect. That sandwich must be worth it. Yep, because that's the same sandwich, just like every other thing that you eat that makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm still here. How is this possible? I should be dead by now. But really, honestly, the part, I don't know. There are many parts of every episode that bothers me. And one of those parts is the journey to Dr. Now for the very first time. They all eat like there's no tomorrow. You know, this breaks my heart, to be honest with you, man. Just look at this man's feet. Look how red they are. Obviously, they've had to stop on the way to Dr. Now's. And just to see how red and sore his legs are is just nuts. Nuts. Like, yo, if you're someone that has an eating, you know, disorder or XYZ, okay, if you're someone that's overweight and whatnot, and this hasn't happened to you yet, take a look at this, man. This could be you. This might even be you right now. I can't imagine how that feels. I can't imagine how sore his legs are, man. His feet and everything. That is not ideal. Not ideal to the slightest. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you though. When I made the full reaction on Patreon, I won't lie to you. I did actually make a note about how this little bit here, it looks like a vagina. Oh, now it looks like a bum crack. Oh crap. Oh damn. I'm so evil. I am definitely going to hell, to be honest with you, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Wait, hey, listen, man. You shouldn't be laughing at someone else's expense, okay? You shouldn't be laughing at how somebody looks. What's wrong with you people? Shame, shame, shame on you. Yeah, like Game of Thrones. Shame, shame. Still looks like a vagina, doesn't it? But anyway, seriously, having legs like that, ain't it? Ain't it? Ladies and gentlemen, please do better. Please look after yourself. Come on, let's continue.
Okay, your weight is 657.
657 or 655, 656.9, but yeah, 657. How much you weighs? All right. All right.
So what do you snack on?
Candy, whatever's there, chips.
You're diabetic and you eat candy?
Yes.
Did anybody tell you not to?
Yes.
You know the way this guy has that face of the 0 Fs. I don't give a shizer. I don't give a damn. The way he's so smug is infuriating. You know what? When we get there, we'll get there. But this guy right here, attitude is an issue. So smug. Yeah, I got diabetes, but yeah, I've just been eating sweets for the last like 3 or 4, 5 or maybe 6 years. That's how much he just doesn't care. But yeah, he'll complain about, oh, I'm surprised that I woke up today. You know, like every day I see the sunlight. I'm like, damn, I'm here. Like, what the? Anyway, we continue. All right, cool. Listen, some of you may be sitting there thinking, he lost 40 pounds, man. That's not too bad. He lost 40 pounds in the space of 3 months. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me when I tell you.
Very easy for you to lose 50 pounds in 1 month.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another 2 months to lose 100 pounds. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, Patrick, I'm glad to see you again.
It's okay. Okay. The doctor now has been friendly. He's like, listen, you didn't reach the goal, to be honest. If you was literally losing like minimal for the last 3 months. But I'm going to give you 2 more months. Drop that 100 pounds and maybe then we can get talking. Because obviously he's shown that he can lose weight. It's just a matter of where he now needs to make sure that he's fully following the diet, not having half a diet and then the rest of it junk. Well, I have to laugh, not because I can't take this seriously. I have to laugh because honestly, this guy really, really bothered me. That's me being kind.
There's no.
It's not looking good, is it? You went from losing 40 pounds to then gaining 25 pounds. Now let me remind you, this man started off the season on 657 pounds, right? Okay? Remember that. He's now gained an extra 23. He's now back at 640. Now back at 641, right? Oh.
I just have to get off my own butt and do it.
If you were coming here and you're clearly not taking this seriously and think this is a joke, but there's no magic to save you. It's not going to be me that saves you. It's not going to be.
If looks could kill. If looks could kill. Trust me when I tell you, this ain't the look that would kill. You just wait for this guy to escalate a little bit more. Because right now, he's not really looking to listen to Dr. Now. You know what I mean? He's giving him attitude. Listen, man, in this life, there's people you can help, people that you can guide, people that you can support. Then there's people who you can't do none of those things with, or you can't do none of those things for. Patrick, question is, which one of those people are you?
You don't want to follow those and you want me to make you lose weight.
I'm gonna go do the diet like I'm supposed to, eat like I'm supposed to.
But you didn't do anything about it last 6 months.
Okay, I'm tired of dealing with it. Whatever.
You keep showing me.
See the attitude. You see the attitude. The attitude. The smirk in his face. Roll the blood clot up, man.
Did blood work on you, see how bad you're
We don't need to do all that. You have no answers for it.
Answer for what?
You said you have no answers for it.
Well,
Well, what?
we have answers.
This guy, the way he's like, well, what? Yo, come on, man. No need for the disrespect.
For you, but you're not following those. And now you're becoming defensive, and it's our fault that we're not doing anything for you?
No, I didn't say
So what's your problem then? We're giving you the instruction, and you're blaming us that we're not doing
I'm
anything
not blaming
for that?
for you.
Sorry. This is legit just a copyright pause. I'm trying to show you guys as much of this footage as I can possible. You know what I mean? So please bear with.
I never said you wasn't doing anything.
So, well, you're diabetes because you're overeating. What problem of that you didn't understand the past 6 months you've been here?
Look at my man's face. You know when you know you're wrong, but you still want to put up a front because you're a little boy. You're a little boy. That's me being polite.
Okay.
So when I say we need some lab work for you,
I'll give you lab work. I'll give you lab work. I'm just tired of listening to it. Do whatever you need to do to help.
I honestly feel for Dr. Now at this moment in time. I feel for Dr. Now at this moment, man. Like, he doesn't need to be hearing this. He doesn't need to be going through this. But this guy right here just wants to be difficult. He wants to be a headache. But the irony is this, is that this man can be difficult as much as he likes, as much as he wants to be, but there's only one person who he's harming, and that is himself. Well, there's only one person he's harming physically, and that's himself. But there's someone else even more important that he's letting down, and that is his daughter. But hey, we continue. It's old Dr. Nell's fault.
And I'll be back and see you after your KG, okay?
And then my man then starts to break down. I mean, listen, some people can make feel sorry for him because maybe they understand what he's going through mentally and the challenges and the battles and all that kind of stuff. But he's 42 years of age. How can I feel sorry for someone who's 42 years of age? He's been married to his wife for 20 years. He's got a daughter that's 16 years of age. His wife has been basically looking after him for God knows how long, bathing him, washing him, everything. Man has to bend over just so his woman can actually dress him. Process the fact that he has to bend over for his woman to dress him when in reality it should be her bending over so he can give her the wood. You know what I mean? God damn, it must be dry down there, you know what I mean? If I was her, I'd be walking out, you know what I mean? Y'all got needs, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But at the end of the day, and then you got a daughter who has to look after you. I don't feel sorry for you. I could care less about what he's going through mentally, to be honest with you, because whatever he's going through mentally shouldn't overtake the fact that he's got a responsibility of being a father and also responsibility of being a husband. But instead of taking on those responsibilities, he's got every excuse to prolong that. Everyone in this world goes through tough times, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody has trauma. We can argue and say some people's trauma is worse than others, but at the same time, though, we can also then put into the conversation that there's people who have gone through terrible trauma but still come out at the other end like gods. You know, like, that's why I hate it when, that's why I hate sob stories. I hate when people say, yeah, but this happened, blah, 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 blah. No. Don't tell me about what happened, blah, 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 because to be honest with you, there are other people that have been through exactly what you've been through, but they've still prevailed. There's people who've been through things that we can argue that have been worse than what you've been through, but still prevailed. But then there's people that have been through things that are bad and haven't prevailed. The way of life is some people make it, some people don't. But the bottom line is this, is that only we choose ourselves who makes it. And when I say ourselves, what I mean is if I'm in a position where I'm feeling absolutely like garbage, it is my choice to pick myself up. Everybody has a choice to pick themselves up. Even when we believe that we don't have the choice, we actually do have the choice. It's mad when you figure that out. It took me a while, but I figured it out. That's why I don't feel sorry for this guy. Sorry for his kid. I don't feel sorry for his wife. I feel sorry for his kid, to be fair. Because at the end of the day, the wife has enabled him anyway. She's no saint. And on top of that, she should be on the journey with him as well. But no. Cut me with the BS, but we continue.
Doing good.
So Dr. Now obviously gave him another chance, and as you can see, he was able to lose 51 pounds. Good progression, very good progression. But hey, just wait.
to my goal. I was at 591 2 months ago, and Dr. Now wanted me to lose 30 pounds by today. So I need to be under 561 pounds right now.
Man went from losing weight to gaining weight to losing weight, then only losing 1 pound. So he's made a move from his hometown to Houston. And his excuse is that, well, or his reasons, let me be polite, his reasons is that the move and the stress just all got a bit too much for him, and I guess losing weight just didn't really work out. I mean, that's what he goes on to say, but
on with that.
I've been trying. It's just easier said than done. I mean, I've been trying.
Well, if you eat what you're eating, you're going to be the same weight. So what's the point of coming to Houston if you're not doing what you need and lose?
So you look at the smug on this guy's face. What is the point you come to Houston if you're not going to do what is needed? Sitting there with a smug on his face like that. I've been trying, but it's easier said than done. I hate that phrase, man. That phrase pees me off. Easier said than done. What does that even mean? What does that actually mean? I mean, look at it this way. If I say to someone, hey, I want to lose weight, and then I fail a month later, a week later, I'm not going to sit there and say it's easier said than done. I'm going to sit there and say that I failed myself because I just didn't want it enough. That's what it is. I didn't want it enough. There is no easier said than done. No, I just didn't want it enough. It's just that simple. Any time in this life, I say, hey, I want to go do that, and then I don't end up doing it, or I can't do whatever. I don't sit there anymore and say it's easier than done. I sit there and say, do you know what? I probably didn't do it because I probably just don't want it that much. If I wanted that much, I would probably make it happen. And the reason why is because, well, if I look at everything else that I've succeeded in this life that I never thought that would ever happen, it happened. Why? Because I actually want them to happen. So what did I do? I actually focused and put my head down and made that stuff happen. And you know, whenever I have those reflections in life, I'm like, damn, I'm stronger than I think. Damn, I'm a god. Legit, I tell myself every day that I'm a god. Not every day, but every other day. Yeah, it's a good little thing to keep me going. I'm saying. So to be honest with you, this whole phrase of it's easier said than done, that phrase needs to be gone. Everybody knows that to succeed in something, you have to keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying until you make it happen. There is no I tried and it's easier said than done. No. If you tried and it isn't done, that means you tried and you gave up. Just say you tried and you gave up because you just couldn't be bothered. That's it. Just say you gave up. You tried to do it, but it wasn't for you, so you gave up. There you go. Be honest with yourself. We continue.
That's my objective, to lose weight.
But we haven't lost anything in the past 2 months, so what are you going to do
But
different
I haven't
now?
gained any either. I haven't gained any more weight.
So you want to take victory in lap with that?
That's a victory lap for me. I'm not back up to 672, yeah.
It is not a victory, my friend. It is not a victory to the slightest. It is not a victory to the slightest. You're letting yourself down. The only victory you've got is letting yourself down.
What time are you eating now?
I usually eat twice a day. I usually eat breakfast and dinner. That's it. And when I
Any
take my
snack in
medicine-
between?
No.
Ah, man, I love when people are trying to fool everyone else. Bro, you're not fooling anyone. You eat 2 times a day. All right. Whatever you say, mate. All right, mate.
What I'm willing to do at this point. I will schedule your weight loss surgery for a month from now. And if you lose 30 pounds in 1 month, then I'll move ahead and do your operation. But
I really don't know why Dr. Now gave this guy another chance. I mean, obviously, to be fair, it was noted that this guy is pretty much nearly he's basically knocking on death's door. I think Dr. Now was probably trying to be as lean as possible because this guy really needs it. I don't know. But to be honest with you, he doesn't deserve another chance. No way in hell. His mind isn't right. He's far from it.
560 pounds. 563, so you lost 27 pounds, huh?
So he was obviously meant to lose 30 pounds. He was able to lose 27 pounds, which is obviously near enough there. So Dr. Now approves him for surgery. I mean, listen, let me remind you real quick. His father had his weight loss surgery and then reversed it. This man right here is going to have weight loss surgery. And I can guarantee you that I genuinely believe he is going to end up reversing it because he has showed too much of a yo-yo in his pattern. I don't know why the yo-yo isn't being recognized there, to be honest with you. I've said it before. Dr. Now has been way too friendly this season. I don't understand, to be honest with you. But then again, though, maybe he's trying to be more friendly because he had lawsuits against him recently. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a calamity. All right, boom. So this man lost 126 pounds over the space of 12 months. He started off at 657 pounds. He's now 531. Since the weight loss surgery, he has lost 32 pounds. Let me remind you real quick. Chris P, my man, lost 256 pounds in that space. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, okay? Other people have done better too. Honestly, like, that is evident to say that this man should have never had surgery, if you ask me personally. 126 pounds. When you start off at 657 pounds. And you're still in the 500s. And this man got surgery. Am I bugging? Because I don't disagree. I don't agree with the fact that he was able to get that approval, to be honest. Because honestly, this guy's going to turn it around. I have no faith whatsoever. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But I have no faith. Hopefully we'll see him on a £600 Life. Where are they now? But that is a... Anyway, I'm done. I'm out. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to like, sub, and the whole shebang. Be respectful to the channel. Yeah, peace.